Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Houston Texans.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
What's up?
Baker now off the play fake. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them. Yep. The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Baker. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Texans going with 6 DBs for this 3rd down. They're in dime. Throw here, 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 4th and long. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Sprout in the air to start us off. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Levante David. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. He'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Irving will score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41.
Here we go. 118. What's up?
Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down.
It's now second and
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Back to the air they go on second. Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third
and 4 coming up now. Running with Mixon out of the gun. Back down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up fourth down.
A gain of only a yard.
The Texans set to punt. Tommy Townsend will kick it away.
Formation for the Texans.
He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
180! Real.
Drive begins with a run by Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
180! Run.
From the gun, Mayfield. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, for an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third.
20! Alert!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got played downfield to Godwin. So he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Baker out of the pistol. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. And no look on his first look of the game. And now they face second down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
180! Point it right.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Left and Otten makes the grab. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, and there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Third and long. They're going to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, I talk to you all the time about these money downs, the third downs, and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Throw right side, Dell has it. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 7 yards on that pickup. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
18.
First and 10, on to Mixon. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
18.
Keeping it with Mixon. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
The offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
Stroud completes it quick. Down the sideline past the 40. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans will reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Nico Collins with a touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
180.
Here's the give to Irving. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
180. What's up?
Mayfield now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Third down, and the Texans loading up that secondary. They're in the dime. They put a receiver in motion right. They're in the long for him here. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Riley Dixon getting set to punt it once again. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. Texans to the line. First and 10. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Oh, ready? Swap. Mother swap.
Stroud. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And he's going to be brought down up to the 28-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Third and just 2 to go.
On the quick, right?
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
It's fielded at the 14. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing, Baker. Evans brings in the slant. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
This is Irving on 2nd. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. As he's Alshire that time on the tackle. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to Charlie loose, incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
We'll get it at the 9. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
From the gun, Stroud. This is a heater going deep. They connect on the deep shot. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A pickup there of 39. It'll be a first down, Texans.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
18.
Stroud to throw on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Speed left, speed left. Why, Tony?
Second and 10, Stroud to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Third down, Mixon gets it. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
Stroud throwing here on first. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
No finding his back. Nixon. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Oh, 18. What's that?
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. A nice little run there, gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
It's Mixon on second down. And that's not what the offense thought about. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Look the high. Oh, right. 18. What's that? Hey, uno.
They'll throw. Third and long. He's got it. Complete to Collins. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Mixon will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans get some late points and the lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Buccaneers 7. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
180!
Baker now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hip, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Baker. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
And a first down.
First down. Here's Baker. He's got Mecca and Buka. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Buccaneers first down. A gain of 14. First down.
Baker throwing again. Finds him on the crossing route. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Tampa spends its 2nd time out now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
180! Hey, alert 33! Real. What's that?
Once more, it's Mayfield. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Let's hear it, Texans fans. Does it? 3rd down.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. That one's good to Godwin. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
Mayfield to throw again. That's Godwin again. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers tie things up at 14. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. throwing here just before halftime.